Okay, here it is. I can hear now. Okay, here it is. I can hear now. All right, shalom, shalom. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all glory and honor and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash, Barakatam. I want to my apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the Akim on the four corners, pushing this truth in all sincerity. All right, love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. So I tell someone coming back with another generous for the knowledge through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, and I pray and hope that this is edifying. And as you can see, the title, the agenda merging from one world. Um, what I put, merging from one world to the next, showing himself he is a god. Okay, and it's talking about Esau, Edom. Okay, specifically beginning with the elites. Okay, those that have this agenda to ultimately take over the world and put the world into subjection under them. Okay, this whole global reset that has been spoken about is ultimately is to enslave the people. Okay, through technology. Okay, through technology, and the primary um, device would be the implanting of the charagma. Okay, which is known as the RFID chip. All right, in Revelation the 13th chapter. So as you can see, this dude up here, uh, Swabs, whatever his name is, however you pronounce it, he's the head of the CEO of the World Economic Forum. And what's about to happen is they're going to destroy the system, and this is something that we've been talking about. They're going to destroy the system, okay, and reboot it with digital currency, okay, which goes into the Charagma, Revelation 13th chapter. Okay, so there's gonna, and in fact, this title, let me see, the title, and this is what he said, and I'm not gonna play it because I don't know if I'm gonna get a strike. I just got a strike the other day, so I don't want to risk getting another strike. So, but this is what he said. He said, "Must prepare for an angrier world." Because they're finna break this system down, and this is what was in the protocols of the learned elders of Zion. If you ever come across that book, in fact, let me put it up here. Protocols. Protocols is this book. This book right here, and I have this book. This book goes into the agenda. I'm breaking the system down, which is America, all right, and rebooting it up so they can be as God, okay. And this is why you have the big nose guy, the ish dude with his hands and blood on the earth, and this is their ultimate plan, okay. But let me get this precept real quick. This is Second Thessalonians 2, and I'm gonna start from 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that falling away was when the Israelites went into captivity. We went into slavery, okay? Because there was a falling away, and that was going into the transatlantic slave trade, okay? And before that, 70 A.D. It says, "In that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Now this is the point in time we're at, is that man of sin being revealed, the son of perdition, which is the son of destruction. Okay, and that is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay, beginning with the elites of them. You have the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, which are the same. You know, the 13 Illuminati blood family. All right, this is that man of sin who's going to take peace from the earth by his agenda. Okay, it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as a God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is a God. So he's going to try to show the world, okay, that he is God, that he is the Most High, that he is basically the almighty power. And he's going to do that by the way of merging this next world, which is known as the fourth industrial revolution, okay? Because you had the first industrial revolution. Actually, let me get that real quick. Okay. Now, the first industrial revolution was the mechanic. How do you say that word? Mechanization, defined by mechanical production using water and steam. Okay. In fact, let me click on here. I want to get the years. Let's get the years of the different revolutions. Okay, here we go. The first industrial revolution. This is something to look into, you know. I've been kind of going into it back and forth for a little bit within the last week. But it says the first industrial revolution starting in the 1780s, the steam engine, okay? The second industrial revolution starting in the 1870s, the telephone, light bulb, combustion engine, airplane, and assembly line, okay? The third revolution starting in the 1970s, the personal computer, internet, and semiconductors. Now, it's very important to pay attention to what the third industrial revolution was, because this is also known as the digital age, okay? Because you can see it says the computer, the personal computer, internet, and through the third industrial revolution, this is how the internet was made, and that's through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, okay? And this is how we get the word out today, by that new digital world, okay? In fact, let's check this out real quick. What was the digital revolution, okay? And we are a part of that digital revolution right now, which is the cell phones, the computers. You see this right here: cell phones, computers, emails, and things like that. Now, the fourth industrial revolution is to merge human flesh with technology, or this new digital age. That's what this devil is trying to do. And within return to that, is gonna be tracking. He's gonna track everything you do. Okay? The scriptures speak about him marking the steps, okay, of the saints. Another way to mark us is to implant us. All right? And throughout history, especially in the Roman Empire, when you are a slave to someone, you have to get a stamp or marking on you to show that this is the house that you're from. Okay? Hell, back in slavery, we had slave papers. If a slave was caught, let's get that. Let me see. Slave papers. Okay. These slave papers. Yeah, slavery papers. Listen, legal documents related to the treatment of slaves living in the state of Delaware. If you was to run away, you would have some type of marking on you, and they would know exactly what house you came from. If you didn't have your slave papers, they had to find out what plantation you lived on. Okay? So this is exactly what is going to be with the charagma, or this new technocracy age that we're coming up into. Okay. So let's go back to this precept real quick. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as a God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is a God. And this is exactly what this devil is trying to do. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. See, this is the time that he's being revealed. Okay? For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And you got to understand that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai put him in position. Remember the scripture, what was it? Job 9:24, it says the earth was given, okay, to the hand, the earth was given unto the wicked. In fact, let's just get that precept. I don't want to misquote. Damn it. What happened to the screen? Okay, here we go. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See, the earth is given. You got to pay attention to the words. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the judges is the Most High Yahweh, his son Yahushai, the angels, and then it comes to the Israelites. He covered the faces of them. This was what the wicked has done, because he is in control of the earth, which is the so-called white man. How do you know? You see who's on the number one top currency is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? So we go back to this precept. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Okay? The Lord let him rule for a certain period of time, and this is the end that he's finna be judged. Okay? He's finna be taken out of the way very, very soon. But let's get into this real quick. To get a little hip to the fourth industrial revolution. What it means, how to respond. Okay? So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of reading, okay? If precepts come to mind, I'm going to get some precepts. But mostly I just want to read off on how this world is going to be merged into this new digital age, this new technocracy. And this devil is going to try to emerge humans with machine. All right, another word for that is singularity. They want you to be a part of a big computer base where they can track, monitor, turn your money off, and do whatever they will with you. Okay? It says we stand on the brink of a technological revolution that will fundamentally alter the way we live, work, and relate to one another. Okay? So this is basically going into the image of the beast. Okay? Also the way we live, work, and relate to one another. They're finna make and that's why the scriptures speak about the image of the beast, because this new wave, let's get that in Revelation. And if you're not a part of this, of course, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to get put to death. Or in this case, as well as being put to death, but cut off from society. And this is something that Elder Yashawamba had brought out concerning being cut off from this world. Let me just get to the point. Revelation 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay? And that image of the beast goes all the way back to Rome. Okay? Which is this new Rome 2.0. Okay? This democracy, this new way of life. All right? This new beast system. All right? Or Rome coming back again in a regeneration. Because there's empires that's reincarnated. There's people reincarnated. All right? And we're in Rome all over again. That's that beast. So you can say that this new beast, the revival of the beast of Rome, or the Roman Empire all over again, is going to be basically an advanced tech. How you say that word? It's a lot. I cannot say that word. Hold on. Let me technological. Okay, technological. So this basically is going to be Rome 2.0, but the way of life is going to be a technological way of living. Okay. You know what? In fact, let me do something real quick just to show y'all, brothers and sisters out there. I just came across this video, or a brother just posted this in the chat room. Go to my history. Check this out. This the Karagma. And Salakia, if it seems like I'm all over the place, Salakia. I'm just, whatever's coming to my spirit. I got things posted up. I don't have it in exact right order, but I know some of the points that I do want to read on. You see that? Yeah, I know what that is. Now let me get a precept real quick. I'm going to keep this up. But this is a good precept too. No, I'm going to read it. And wisdom, Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Okay, the wisdom and knowledge is the understanding on this new system that's going to be about by the way of the scriptures. Okay, wisdom and knowledge is the scriptures, the truth. Okay, and it's going to keep us stable because we know that, guess what? It's going to be bad times that's coming. And they're going to try to force this charagma on you. Okay, there's going to be some that's willingly getting it, but then there's going to be a time where it's going to be forced to get it. Okay, and understand that we must not take this. And this is what every camp should be teaching. If you say you're an Israelite and you believe in the Most High, and you call on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, saying you're a prophet or you're supposed to be waking up the children of Israel, which we go by we are here for the elect. Okay, but you got these other camps speaking about waking up the whole nation, whatever. But if you so-called waking up the nation, this is what you should be warning them of, the charagma. Okay, so I got a precept for that. Okay, and we know in Revelations 14 it said that you'll be destroyed if you take that. Okay, but this is the precept I was looking for. Isaiah 36:6. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in this staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him." You see? So if you trust in this system, this devil, he's going to want you to get pierced with that broken reed, which is this charagma, which is the RFID chip. Okay? If you trust in this system, because they're gonna merge it to something different, and if you ain't with the wave, you're gonna get cut off and killed. See that? This is a part of the merging into another world. You're going to be directly connected to a system, a computer-based system, where you can have access. And this is why this precept says what it says. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, this new system, you could say the new fourth revolutionary, this fourth industrial revolution, that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? So if you don't want to be a part of this new system, this new wave of technology, so to speak, this advanced democracy, which is going to be a tyranny, okay, you're going to be killed. And that's physical killed, okay? And then there's another physical kill, which is killing you from this society. You're going to be left out. You ain't going to have no money, right? You ain't going to have no food, nowhere to live. And this is going to be the point where the prophets is going to be vagabonds, man. All right, so that word killed, I want to go into the root word. Let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, how do you get to it? So where you get to that word? Let me see. Should be killed. Man, I looked it up before. Should be killed. Let's check this one out. Okay. Put to death, kill, slay, figuratively. Okay, let's see. Okay, boom, here we go. Of separation, okay? Of local separation, after verbs of motion from a place, i.e., of departing, of fleeing, of separation, of apart from the whole, okay? Any kind of separation of one thing from another by which the union of fellowship of the two is destroyed, okay? So if you're not going to emerge with this new image, all right, you're going to be killed off, you're going to be separated, okay? You're going to have to live like a vagabond or nomad. In that movie, what's that movie? What's that movie? Demolition Man. Damn, let me see. Let me think about it. In the movie Demolition Man, you had those people from the sewers. They came up. They came up out of the sewers to get some food. Um, Demolition Man. I'm trying to think what I should type in. Um, Here we go. So in the movie Demolition Man, this is the underground scene. The people that was living underground was the ones that was cut off from society. Go back and watch the movie. Okay? So if you don't want to be a part of this new industrial revolution, all right, you're gonna be cut off from society. Look at these people. These people are cut off. They underground. They're cut off from society. When they want to go get some food, they have to go steal and go above the underground or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, you get the picture. You get the picture. All right. So let's go back. Where was I at? Let's go back to Revelation. So that's just an example of them being killed or cut off, right? Now check this out. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. And notice it said rich and poor. There's no middle class, okay? This middle class is being cut out, and it's little thin to nothing now. Okay, it's only going to be rich and it's only going to be poor, and that's what the pandemic did. The 19 did that, and they have the monkey situation going on, right? They have the monkey situation going on, which is going to bring in another lockdown. Okay, these pestilences that's going on in the world is to really tear down this world, man. And when they lock this place down again, it's going to be worse than the first. All right. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma, a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? And clearly, this is a depiction of that right here. So we're not lying to you. We're telling you the truth. All right? We're telling you guys the truth, man. If you ain't talking about this, hey, the Lord, we're going to see what's going to happen in the end time, man. We're going to see. Come on, man. What the fuck? No internet. Can you, Akim, who's on the comment board, can you brothers still hear me? Okay, here we go. Damn, I lost my train of thought because give me a second. Oh, there we go. Second Corinthians 2:11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices." Okay, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, so we know what this is about, and we know what this new age is about. Now let's get into some more of this. We stand on the brink of technological revolution that will fundamentally alter the way we live, work, and relate to one another. In its scale, scope, and complexity, the transformation will be unlike anything humankind has experienced before. And this is what we're telling you, it's going to be a whole shift in the world. The world that we know now is going to emerge into something way different. We do not yet know just how it will unfold, but one thing is clear: the response to it must be integrated and comprehensive, involving all stakeholders of the global polity, from the public and private sectors to academia, academia and civil society. Let me look up that word because I forgot. What the fuck is it doing? Why the fuck is it doing this? Why are they doing this? No internet. Salaki, give me 1 second. Let me check on this cord. Okay. Everything is good. Everything is just Satan. That's what it is. Satan. Principality of the air. Because ain't no way. Let me try to look it up again. Let's see. No internet. Okay. Let me use my phone. Give me a second. Damn, I had ACAD.
Academia.
Academia. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep pushing on. It says, Salakia. It says the first industrial revolution used water and steam power to mechanize production. The second, which is it right here? No. Exit out of that. Exit out of protocols. Here we go. Right here. All right. So it says, we read from here. The first industrial revolution used water and steam power to mechanized production. The second used electric power to create mass production. The third used electronics and information technology to automate production, which was the digital age. Okay, that the digital world. It says now a fourth industrial revolution is building on the third. The digital revolution that has been occurring since the middle of the last century, it is characterized by a fusion of technologies that is blurring the lines between the physical, digital, and biological spheres. And this is very important right here, okay? I'm gonna read that again. It is characterized by a fusion of technologies, okay, that is blurring the lines. Now remember, the fourth is doing this, is blurring the lines between the physical, this is what was known as transcendent, digital, okay, and biological spheres. Now, I looked this up, so I'm going to do it again because I didn't know what they meant by that. Now, oh, fuck. Here we go with this shit. So basically, biological spheres, and I want to get it right. I looked it up. It's basically, you won't be able to tell, man. If a brother could look up that word, look up that term, biological spheres, and put in the comment section the definition. And it was an example. I remember the example. It was an example of two birds of a different species. They look alike, but they're of a different species. You know, in fact, let me do this. Let me do this. Biological. Because I don't know why the hell. Which I know why. I know why. It'd be way better if I showed you the image of it. Well, bio goes into basically your body, your biological. Let's see. Salakia. I'm trying to. I don't know how I can get this thing to work. But basically, what it's talking about is the merging of human. That's what your biological, okay, and fusing it with something else, okay. That's basically what it's saying. It is characterized by a fusion of technologies that is blurring the lines between the physical, which is what the flesh, digital, which is the old industrial revolution, and biological spheres, which is really the dynamics of the human body. All of that is being blurred out and it's going to be to a new technical singularity. Is a term called singularity, or there's another term called transcendence. When you look those up, you're going to see it's basically the merging of human with machine or technology. If you remember the movie Transcendent with my man's Johnny Depp, okay? So this is an example of this. In that movie Transcendent with Johnny Depp, his body died, so to speak, but his brain was still alive. They put his brain into a computer, okay, so he can live. And this is what Esau's trying to do. He's trying, you know what is another term? Alter Carbon. I believe it's a movie called Alter Carbon on Netflix, okay? Is when Esau, he's afraid to die, so he's trying to put his life or his spirit into a computer base so he can live forever. Well, that actually fits this precept. What is that in Psalms? Houses continue. Houses continue forever. Come on, man. This ain't nothing but Satan. The internet is on, and they're not letting me do shit. Let me see if I can type it in here. Let me see. Because I'm going to just have to just read from my scriptures. Or from my phone. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Okay? So, blurring the lines between the physical, digital, and biological spheres is them trying to live forever. Trying to emerge flesh with AI. Okay? And their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Okay, this is what Esau's trying to do. Okay? In fact, I'm going to have to read another precept real quick. Micah 2. Because now my computer's not working. Micah 2 and 1. Micah 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Okay? Woe unto them that devise iniquity. This is iniquity being devised. Okay? This is of evil. Trying to cut off flesh and put the Lord's people, and this really is to get at the Israelites, put the Israelites, the Lord's people, into a machine to basically to be a slave. Okay? You won't be able to buy and sell and do your necessarily things in life because this devil is trying to merge your flesh with the computer. You know, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. And what do? They set up what is known as a machine state. Okay. And they do staged events, staged attacks, okay? So they can pass a wicked law, and when they pass that wicked law, they can implement what they want. That's what this devil is doing. So just like when the pandemic occurred, when the pandemic occurred, it broke down the society, okay? And now everybody had to be depending on the government. Okay? It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And now they can pass all type of bills. Okay? In fact, this devil, Biden, passed this executive order bill. Okay? Biden's executive order, direct threat to the dollar. And you can read up on it, executive order 14067. All right. On March 9th, 2022, President Biden quietly signed Executive Order 14067. Buried inside this order is a sinister provision that could give the government unprecedented control over your money and freedom. Legal government surveillance of all U.S. citizens, which is going to emerge into the charagma, total control over your bank accounts and purchases, and the ability to silence all dissenting voices for good. Okay? In fact, I can't look it up now because the computer is tweaking. But when you go into this order, when you look it up on Wikipedia, it goes into it makes mention of the Central Digital, what is it called? The CD, the C. I can never say it. The C. Let me check. Let me see. What's it called? Hold on. CD. What this bill is going to do is bring in the digital currency, digital currency. Okay. The DC. Damn. The central bank digital currency. There we go. The CBDC, central bank digital currency. Okay, and all of this is really going into the charagma, man. Taking out that dollar, taking out that paper dollar. Okay, because don't forget we're in a stagnation. All right, low economic growth. So all of this is coming to one. Okay. Yep. Let me see what else I can read from here. Executive Order 14067 already gives President Biden unprecedented power over the future of the U.S. dollar. He says, and sadly, most Americans will be completely caught off guard by it. China is already into this. China is already doing this because remember, this is a global thing. Okay, China is already into it, and this is all of this connects. Okay, all of this connects together. Let's keep reading on here. It says there are three reasons why today's transformation represents not merely a prolongation of the third industrial revolution, but rather the arrival of the fourth and a distinctive one: velocity, scope, and system impacts. And this is why, let me bring this up. This is the reason why they passed this bill, CHIPS Act. It's called the CHIPS Act passes. House approves $280 billion bill to boost microchip production and counter China. Okay? A microchip production. Right? There we go again with the semiconductors, which is basically merging in this new system. All right? And I believe it says that in here. I read it somewhere. But let's keep going. There are three reasons why today's transformation represents not merely a prolongation of the third industrial revolution, but rather the arrival of a fourth and a distinct one: velocity, scope, and systems impact. The speed of current breakthroughs has no historical precedent. When compared with previous industrial revolutions, the fourth is evolving at an exponential rather than a linear pace. Right? Because they're trying to get this agenda going. Okay, it took time for the other industrial revolutions, but this one is in the merge of the third. The third one just came. Now we're in the fourth already, merging into the fourth. You know, that's why it reminds me of the scripture. He knoweth that he has but a short time. Let me get that. Because he's trying to get this agenda going, man. This is why every other day there's some type of dramatic situation going on. Let me see. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, man, that ain't nothing but Satan, man. That ain't nothing but that bitch ass nigga. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna read it from the scriptures from my phone. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And this is the reason why this fourth, the fourth is evolving at an exponential rather than a linear pace. Okay, because they're gonna have to cause a situation, order ab chaos, or pressure from above, pressure from below situation to happen so they can merge in this new revolution. Okay. Moreover, it is disrupting almost every industry in every country because everything is trying to get boosted up to a digital technocracy wave. Okay. So everything is being disrupted. The money, and you know what? They're crashing not necessarily crashing the dollar, but they're devaluing the dollar expeditiously, very quickly. Okay, because the money is not backed by anything, so the money is very weak right now. So the only way to reboot this system is by emerging it into a digital currency where they can track and control it. All right. And the breadth and the depth of these changes herald the transformation, which we know what the heralding is, which is introducing, like we're heralding in Yahushua, right? So in the breadth and the depth of these changes herald the transformation of entire systems of production, management, and governance. Okay, so this thing is moving very, very fast, right? It's gonna merge into this. Let me read about this real quick. It says, what is technocracy? Technocracy is a form of government where people with immense knowledge in science and or with technical expertise in one area are elected to public office. This is where this dude come in at. See? He has a specific expertise, which is ultimately an agenda by the elites. And they're going to set these type of people up, okay? And what does it say? Science. Yep, science, right? And or with technical expertise in an area. The elected to public office. The decision makers are known as technocrats. And they are appointed, and these are some terms that you should know. And they are appointed or elected to hold office based on their expertise in a given field or knowledge. And this is why they use that nigga Fauci. You see, these people who no one ever knew anything about, they can pop up and they can tell you the rules and regulations on the upcoming world. Okay? Consequently, the decisions they make are based on scientific data, okay, or objective methodology that is backed by science instead of mere opinion. Okay? So this new science, this new wave of the charagma, okay, the chip, this new technology, okay, this is what's going to rule the world. This is what they're trying to get established. Okay, this is that new agenda. Not new agenda, it's just being introduced. Because really, this is something old that these devils wanted from the jump. Technocracy differs from traditional democracy, where leaders are elected to office based on their popularity. Technocrats must possess proven performance and relevant skills in their field of expertise rather than gaining popularity based on their political affiliations. And guess what? This is what's going to bring in the civil war. Okay, this was going to bring in the people versus the government. Okay, which is going to also bring in martial law, and they're going to force these things. So let me get Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, because this is important. Rather than gaining popularity based off their political affiliations, so they're going to be putting people in, and they're going to be making rules and regulations that the people ain't going to be fucking with. So that's going to bring in civil war. Taking out the dollar, trying to bring it into some type of digital currency, taking money out of your bank. Okay, that's what this document said. Taking money out of your bank. Where'd it go? Here it is. We're gonna have all control, total control over your bank accounts and purchases, so you can get the charagma, and you can have it on your chip. Nah, this ain't playing. I forgot. I keep forgetting that the damn thing ain't gonna work. But let's read this precept. Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. Second. Hey, Yabashim Ashab Bashim Kakadash Rakathum. Hey, Shalom to Mawatazak. CBDC Kankan. I'm a little bit late checking the comic board, Salakia. But Second Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. And this is what we're doing. We're measuring the times. Okay? We're measuring the times by seeing what this devil is doing. Okay? We're measuring the times by seeing on a part of measuring the time, we see that Esau is falling. Okay? We see that this place is being divided. Right? What's that in Luke? It says, if Satan's house be divided, how can it stand? So we're measuring the time. Okay? Before, you know what? Let me get another precept, and I'm going to go back to that. This is part of measuring the times. Jeremiah 28. 28 and 8. Jeremiah 28 and 8, it says, the prophets who have been before me and before you of old prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms of war. It says in disasters. Hold on, that don't sound right. That's another version. Okay, here we go. You know it don't be sounding right. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And we see all that now today. We see it all now today. So this is part of measuring the time. We see the upcoming war, the Third World War. We see China, Taiwan, that commotion, Ukraine, Russia, that commotion. Okay, Israel. We see that they were shooting missiles on Iran, or it wasn't Iran, Slovakia. I forgot who was missiles being shot on. But these is the wars that the rumors of wars that are happening right now. Ultimately for World War III. Okay? Evils. What is the evils? The evils is a part of the evils is the stagnation, the inflation. You know? Because times are getting hard. So when times get hard, what do people revert to doing? Chaos. Murders. Being wild. Fighting against the government. Evils. And of pestilence, which is what? The 19, the monkey shit going on. Okay? Going back to Demolition Man, The reason why they had a Demolition Man shows you the fourth industrial revolution. Okay, Demolition Man, that movie shows the fourth industrial revolution. Everybody was chipped. Everybody was marked up. Okay, you couldn't do certain things. They waved out sex. They waved out a lot of the old world. See, having sex is going to be that physical contact with man and woman. That's going to be taken out. That goes into this. Hold on, let's go back real quick. It goes into blurring the lines between the physical, you know, because in Demolition Man it showed you. In Demolition Man, it showed you when they wanted to have sex. What's that dude? Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock. They put on like a head machine thing, you know. So they're taking out. It's taking out life. Man and woman supposed to have sex and procreate. And this new wave of life is going to be nothing but machinery, AI, intelligence, and things like that. So people won't repopulate. You know, that's what this devil is doing. Because in the movie it said that bodily fluids and diseases and all type of pandemics was going on in the earth. So they have to set up a system where they needed to stop it all. Okay, and this is this new wave, this new age that we're coming up to. You know, but this devil ain't gonna get it all away. He's gonna get close. Remember, the precept says when his belly is full, the Lord's gonna basically come down upon him, man. Okay, but let's go back to Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. I'm on the 2nd verse. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, this is going to bring an uproar to people in the world, because there's going to be people that's going to be against it. You see, anybody that comes up against the established government, they're cutting off freedom of speech. They're taking away the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 commandments, so to speak, of Esau, right? They're taking away your freedom of speech, your freedom of religion. Okay, the amendments. You go into the amendment, the 4th Amendment. All right, they're taking away your 4th Amendment, right? Taking away your 1st Amendment. This is what this devil is doing. So that's going to bring in what? Uproars of the people, and people are already in the uproar. If you have eyes to see, you have a lot of these whistleblowers spilling the beans all over the internet. All right, setting up militias and things, because there's people that's against this. You got Edomites that's against this. You know, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end is being manifest. Because when they try to ultimately bring in this charagma, okay, that's when the Lord is going to come. After the charagma, World War III. The charagma has to get put in stone. That's going to bring in Jacob's trouble. Okay? So Salakia for the little mini rant. But let's read a little bit more on here, and I'm going to close on out. In fact, I did want to read a little bit on the digital age. Let's see. Let me okay, I read this chapter. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do everything I wanted to do. because if I click out of anything, it's gonna stop it. What was the digital revolution? And I'll try to put these in the comment section when I'm done. Yeah. Let me just finish reading up. I'm gonna close on that. It's been like an hour. I don't want to go too long. It said the possibilities of billions of people connected by mobile devices. See, this is the transcendence. Look that up. Singularity. Look that up. Okay. Artificial intelligence. Look that up. The possibilities of billions of people connected by mobile devices with unprecedented processing power, storage capacity, and the access to knowledge. That's where they got that movie Limitless, which is empowered by a chip, are unlimited. And these possibilities will be multiplied by engineering technology breakthroughs in fields such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things. Remember, Great Millstone has been speaking about this, beginning with Apostle Elder Tahar, the Internet of Things. Okay, the Internet of Things came about in the third industrial revolution, the digital age, which is how the internet got here. So they're gonna merge people with this autonomous vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology. Go look up what the nanotechnology is, man. Okay. Biotechnology. Bio meaning going into your body. Technology is the science of it. Nano is small, a 1/1000th of a particle, which can attach to your white blood cells. They have something, and this is why this is the devil. Nano, okay, is a 1/1000th of a small, tiny. What can I call it? Man, I don't even really know the term to call it, but nano is, I know it's 1/100000th, okay, which is to a small part. I'll just call it particle for lack of better terms, that they can get inside your cell, okay, and if they can get this nanotechnology in your cell, which your cells are at a small, at very, very small. So they can get something very, very tiny to go into something very, very tiny. They can change the biology of a human. That's why it's biotechnology is the next thing. This is the devil that we're dealing with, man. This is him trying to be the most high. Material science, energy storage, and quantum computing. Okay? So look up these terms, man. Get familiar with it's terms that we should be knowing. When we say nanotechnology, we should know about the term. When they say biotechnology, we should know about these terms. Okay? Quantum computing, material science, energy storage. Okay? This is going to be the new change of the world. All right? Let me see if I can get a precept. Okay? I got any precepts on this list? I got something. Can't use the computer, but let me get Proverbs. 1/1000th of a meter, vanishing to the eye, small, calm, bro. The water. Yep. Let me get Proverbs. It says that he don't sleep unless he do mischief. Yep. This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. Okay? So their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. This devil wants to track and destroy the body and put his own system. He wants to reboot the human's flesh and put science to it with nanotechnology, with biotechnology through the new fourth industrial revolution, man. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Proverbs 4:16, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. This is what this nigga's about to do, man. This is what he's finna do. And this is gonna cause a lot of fucking death. That's why the scripture called him the board of wickedness. Okay? But see, hey, through the Holy Spirit, hey, the water Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, hey, we found you out, man. We found out that you was the Edomite, you was the devil. That man of sin has been revealed. And he's being made bare, man. Okay? The cat's out the bag. You've been exposed. Okay, and hey, we have to do videos like this to expose this devil, and this is one of the reasons why the Lord is going to come back, because this is a complaint. This nigga trying to fuck everybody. He's trying to fuck the world with science. Let me get that. Let me go back to that Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, and I'm gonna kind of speed read it. The 3rd verse, I'm going to read it again. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And he's being revealed. The son of perdition is Esau, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. Okay? And that's what he's doing with his new system. Or that is worshipped. See? So that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is a God. He's trying to show you that he's a power, okay? By doing this. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. And this is him being exposed right now today, beginning with the Apostle Great Millstone. And guess what? He's being revealed by other Edomites too, you know, the whistleblowers. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And he's about to be taken out of the way. And this is why he's going to come down with great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. For the mystery of iniquity, okay, I just read that. I'll read it again. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And the Lord set him up. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. This is why we must do videos like this. Okay? We do videos like this so he can be exposed. Okay? By the spirit of what? The prophet's mouths, man. Okay? And I don't know why my computer is not showing up anymore, the screen. So, Salakia, and I thought the screen was popped up, but I guess it's not popping up. There it is. Okay. So it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even, so like I'm reading too fast, pardon me. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's by the prophets. Okay, he's being revealed by the prophets. This is why they're going to have to get us off the corner. This is why they're going to have to shut the internet down. Okay? Because he's being revealed. He's being made bare. I believe that's in Isaiah. I think it's in Isaiah. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna bring that out too. Okay. It says, by the spirit of his mouth, by the word of prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's when Yahushua and the holy angels is gonna come and destroy this place, man. Okay. By the way of the chariots. Okay. And also the World War III is going to be going on. Okay, so World War III, when those nations turn against Esau, guess what's going to happen? They're going to shoot missiles on this place. So it's going to be the missiles, Yahushua, and the angels, man. Okay, Revelation, what's that? Revelation, this place finna go out bad, man. This bitch finna go. Revelation 18:21. It says, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, right? And cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. It shall be found no more, man. You see? So this place is finna go out by the way of violence, man, because this devil is trying to fuck the world. Okay, he's trying to take over the earth. That's why in the Learn Elders, the protocols of Learn Elders of Zion, that book has the ish people, the little hat, big nose motherfuckers, with their claws on the earth with blood coming down. Okay, read that again. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, "Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." Okay, so he's finna go soon. Let him do this again. Let him set up this fourth revolution, this fourth industrial revolution, man. Let him try to get this technocracy age going. They showing it in the movies on how they're trying to play it out. I believe it's a movie, it's a TV show, actually, a TV series. It's a pretty good series. It's called Containment. Damn, is it Containment? I think it's called Containment. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Containment. And they set up technocrats, okay? And they block certain cities off. They block different cities off, and they control those people, man. And actually, if they didn't want that city anymore, they'd just bomb it. They're demolition and go to another spot. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to destroy some of these cities, man. Not try. They're gonna destroy some cities. They're gonna lock cities down. They're gonna do. Some cities may not be here anymore, man. They showed that in the movie, with that nigga Will Smith, I Am Legend, because it was what, a pestilence that they created by the VACA. We know what the VACA is, the VACC, the VACCINE, if I spelled it right. That's the VACA. They showed in I Am Legend, they used the VACA, injected into people, and everybody got fucking sick. So they had to close certain cities off. That's gonna happen. All right? But that's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna stop talking. Let me see if I can pull some more at that Thessalonians real quick, though. Yeah, verse 9. Even him who coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. See? So Esau, Satan is a battery pack to Esau. This is why Esau is going the way he's going. The spiritual demon Satan is on him to do these things, man. Okay? Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And this is going to be a new age of a lying wonder, because guess what? They're going to make the lame walk again. It's not a miracle. It's false miracles. It's a false, like Elder Yashua always speak about, the pseudoscience. Okay? But it's gonna be false. It's gonna be fake. Because everything that this devil does comes with the fucking reaction. You take a prescription to clear a headache, but now you got fucking stomach ulcers. You take Tylenol for pain, and if you take too much of that shit, guess what? You get ulcers. Okay? So just like with this charagma and this new system, there's gonna be repercussions for it, man. Oh, in fact, in Revelation, it speaks about that there's going to be sores. If you get the charagma, the MOTB, the mark of the beast, you're going to get sores, which is cancer when you look up the word. Okay? And all power and signs and lying wonders, man. So it's going to be some shit that's going to be happening that's going to really deceive these people. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay? So you're going to have 2/3 is going to be deceived, man. The 1/3, the hopeful elect, hey, we see right through it. That's why we're doing videos. Shit, we're doing video because we see right through it. And this is only to wake up the hopeful elect, by the way. We ain't waking up the nation. All right? 2/3 going to be gone. They're going to believe in this system. They're going to believe in the image of the beast, man. All right? And then they're going to take that image mark, which is the charagma, which is the mark of, which is the RFID chip, man. All right? That they all might be damned. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Let me go back. Verse 11. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Because they're going to believe that people are going to believe that the white man is God, man. They're going to believe that he's the Most High. He said he sitteth in the temple as God to show himself that he is a power. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. So, hey, man, if you believe this, it was the spirit of belief that Yahweh Shai put in you, that gift of faith. Okay, and ultimately, if you don't believe our gospel, you're lost, and hey, you're gonna be destroyed by this devil, man. That whipping stick, you're gonna be destroyed, and it's all by Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. You know. So I'm gonna end it off on here. I pray and hope that this was edifying. So Laki, I felt like I was a little all over the place a little bit, but it is what it is, man. Lord willing, this message was sound. Lord willing, it was acceptable sacrifice, man. And with that, I'd like to give all glory and honor and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakodash, Barakathum. Hey, double honor to my apostles, a great millstone. Salutations to the Akim on the comment board. Salutations to the Akim on the four corners of the earth. All right, who's giving up their lives, sacrificing their bodies, presenting their bodies to be living sacrifices. Romans the 12th chapter says, man. And Lord willing, we up out this bitch. Shalom, shalom. And the Bible ball. And they won't even let me exit out. Lord willing, they don't cut my channel for this lesson. They fucking with my internet. It won't even. I can't even log out. I can't log out. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on, let me. Salakia, I can't log out. Hold on,